Two Green Bay leaders with the same mission. I'm your Green Bay neighborhood reporter, Andrew Amuzu, with their stories and passion for the city that's building a new downtown. Downtown Green Bay, an area some could say lives in the shadows of Lambeau Field and the Stadium District. But two men and the teams they lead are finding ways to rewrite that narrative.
If we want a great city, we need to have a great downtown.
Jeff Mirkes and Brian Johnson's stories begin outside of Titletown.
I was born and raised in Door County, so growing up, Green Bay was a big city to me.
After attending Carroll University in Waukesha, Mirkes moved back up north, this time to Green Bay.
I served as a banker for about 15 years, and I was looking for something different. Didn't know if I wanted to be a teacher or a banker or something else.
For Brian Johnson,
I was born and raised in Manitowoc.
But after going to school in Madison, he also returned to Northeast Wisconsin.
I owned a small business for 7 years. And then landed a job at the Greater Green Bay Chamber.
Today, Mirkes is the director of Downtown Green Bay, Inc. and Old Main Street, Inc. And Johnson runs On Broadway, Inc.
I always like to find things that have opportunity in my career. And what are the things that you can kind of come in and make a big difference?
On Broadway, Downtown Green Bay, and Old Main Street, Inc. make up the downtown district.
This is one of my favorite progress photos that I took 20 years ago from the rooftop of the Bellin Building. And it's looking at a sea of parking.
Mirkes says City Deck's construction was a huge catalyst for downtown development and business.
There has been about $250 million worth of development because the city built the City Deck and opened it in 2009.
He then took me outside of the office for another before and after moment next to the Meyer Theater.
I was just so impressed that the designers and the contractors were able to take this very unappealing picture and turn it into a gem attached to the Meyer Theater.
In addition to leading On Broadway, Johnson serves as the president of City Council, a role he says allows him to have even greater community impact.
You know, it's really important to us that we hear from our business owners, from the folks that live in our community, from elected leaders to just community leaders that serve in different capacities.
Mirkes and Johnson are not doing it alone. Both lead what they call small but mighty teams. Right now, On Broadway is working on projects like the Shipyard and the Green Bay Public Market. And by 2025, Mirkes and his team anticipate an 8-story luxury apartment building at the corner of Adams and Cherry Street.
We knew that we needed to motivate change. People expect change. People expect progress.
So we want to make sure that we put our best foot forward in our downtown community to make sure that when people leave Green Bay, they can say, hey, that was a really special place. I enjoyed my time while I was there, and I recommend that you go visit it too.
And with the 2025 NFL Draft coming to Green Bay, there will be events planned here in the downtown area. A lot of the development projects had some draft urgency to them, but both Mirkes and Johnson say they plan to continue to elevate the area beyond 2025 for years to come. In Green Bay, Andrew Amuzu, NBC 26.